Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome to Lightyear Frontier. I was looking for a game to play, scrolling through Steam, and this one caught my attention. The Steam description reads, Lightyear Frontier is a peaceful open-world farming adventure on a planet at the far edge of the galaxy. Climb into your versatile mech and start your new home on a distant planet with up to 3 friends as you farm alien crops, build your own homestead, and explore the untamed wilderness of the world. Right in my wheelhouse. So let's get stuck in. So this is where we start. We have single player, multiplayer, settings, etc, etc. We're going to play single player. I have played for a little while just to get my head around the mechanics. We're going to start a brand new game and we'll call it Certrium. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so my plan here is to give you guys a very, very good start in the game. As far as I can see it, there are things that you need to do, things that you don't have to do, but are good for you. So yeah, you want to do them. Anyway, we're starting a new home and we are coming into this planet and our little dropship or whatever it is, flying through the atmosphere, a little bit of turbulence, we fall out in our mech and we head for the ground. We wake up looking at the sky, not quite sure what's going on. Get up, dust ourselves off. And the first thing we've got to do is go and find our mech that is marked on your map. So we're going to head out that way. Okay, now one thing I would like you to notice is this art style. It is absolutely stunning. This is a really pretty game. And there's all these little creatures, and because it's a peaceful open world, you're not going to get attacked by aliens. So, fun. Right, there is our mech.
Finally, I'm getting through. That was quite the tumble you took there. Luckily, your biometrics tell me you're A-okay. But before anything else, let's put that mech of yours back in one piece.
Okay, so you right click to grab, you hold it down, and then you left click, and it goes together, and you press E. Okay. Piper is very chatty, so I'm going to be removing some of Piper's comments from the videos, because Piper can get a bit annoying. Okay, so once we're in, look how cool this is. Okay, so our next mission is to find our tools. Now the tools are at these yellow smoke locations. So we'll head up to this one at the top here first.
But enough introductions. Let's get you situated and make you at home.
Okay, that green dot in the sky, that's Piper. That was the drop ship that dumped you onto this planet. Alright, you can tap shift to run, and then you run faster. There's no endurance or stamina, so that's cool. And you can pick up the sprout cannon. Right, now the sprout cannon allows you to plant trees and large plants in the ground. Alright, we're kind of heading back to the spot where we picked up the mech. Now, there's a map, so I can show you where I am. That's kind of the Meadows. We're sort of over here in the middle, and this is probably where I am going to set up my base, because it's fairly central to most of what we're going to be looking for. While we're in the map, have a look on the left. There's the Meadows, and it tells you there's nests fed, 0 out of 3. So they require food, and the food that they eat in the Meadows is basic fodder. And there's also 7 treasures. Okay, so coming down to this little watering hole, which is very close to where we are, well, where we found the mech, we can pick up the vacuum harvester, which is incredibly important because it allows us to suck things up, like these polyberry seeds. Ooh. And water. And we'll need a lot of water. So you got these small pothole type things, and they spawn various minerals or resources that you can collect. Now, I can't collect this because I need a tool to be able to collect it, but you'll also notice that not all of them have been have stuff in them, and the reason for that is because the local wildlife contributes to that. Oh, by the way, blue cauliflower, we can collect those as well. And this is an animal nest, and there's more pothole type things over here. We'll get into how to make sure that those potholes actually have resources every day. Right, so I'm heading up to the northern part of the meadows, to that yellow column of smoke, and on the way there I'll just collect some more polyberry seeds, because seeds are important. This is the seed shooter, plants seeds into mounds. And we have a red cauliflower, so we have unlocked a new recipe. Now, pretty much everything in this game is unlocked by creating, crafting, or finding resources. So you kind of got to pick up everything that you can. All right, now we are going into an area that it's a new biome. There's various areas. I'll call them biomes. And this is Pine Heights, and Pine Heights needs to be cleaned. So the little bar that you see at the top with a leaf in it, that is the percentage cleaned. We'll pick up our irrigation hose. And we have picked up water with our vacuum thing, so I'll just clean that. And there you go, 3% clean. So we'll come back and clean this area. We're not going to do it right now because there are kind of more important things to do. Right, and we're heading down to the sort of southwestern part of the meadows, and we have our spike saw to unlock. Now this is a very good weapon, because if you left click, you get the spike, which is good for mining rocks and breaking things. If you right click, you can chop down trees and collect wood, and trees also give you plant fiber, which is going to become quite important in a moment. So I'm going to collect some trees, I'm going to collect some rocks, and then we're going to head to where we're going to set up the base. And here's the rock breaking. And as you can see, we've unlocked things. Right, you'll notice as you collect resources, you will unlock things. They'll show up on the right hand side. And something very important to note is your inventory is weight based. So you've got 60 kilograms or 60 weight units, whatever they are, we'll call them kilograms. Right now with the stuff that I'm carrying, it's 50.75. If I go over 60, I become over encumbered, and then I'm not able to use my jetpack, and I'm not able to run. So there's a jetpack. So let's head over to where we're going to set up our base. Right, I think I'm going to do it here. I'm going to go off to the side a little bit because there are things that come in later that are bigger. And thinking perhaps I'll just put my... Okay, so if we go into the build menu, we can build a tent. That's our sort of starting house.
Make good use of this.
So the tent is our starting house, but when you build something from your build menu, you don't actually build it. You just put down the hologram, and then you want to go and build it by holding down E. If you've got all the materials, it will build. So there you go, we have a small tent. Now, there's other things that they want us to build. They want us to build a shed, so we'll do that. So underneath the first part, construct crafting, we can get a shed. And I like to turn it, rotate it so that it's square with the boundary of our little living area. And then I'm just going to scooch this over here, go and build. Okay, I'm going to be running out of stuff soon, so I might have to go and fetch some more. See, they also want us to build a small plot, so we'll do that. I'm going to build 2, and plots are found under constructs essentials. There it is, and this is for planting stuff. So see that it's square with this, and I'll just bring it out over here. Put 2 of them in, and I am short of wood and fiber, so let me go and do some chopping. Oh, by the way, this menu, if you hold down Q, it brings it up. It just makes it much easier to grab your resource, grab your tools. And if you're close enough to 2 trees or 3 trees, you can get all 3 of them down at the same time. Oh, that's a record. I got 4 at the same time. That should be enough to finish off these 2 plots. Okay, now in my inventory I have polyberry seeds. Polyberry seeds. So I change tools and I go to the seed shooter. I can then, now if I had another type of seed I could press R to switch the ammo, but I've only got this one, so this is the one that's being planted. And there you go. And once you've done that, you also need to do some watering. Now, I'm not sure if I've got enough water left. I don't. Okay, I'm going to head to the water hole, use my suction thing to suck up some water. Actually, I had quite a bit of water. I think maybe I was just on the wrong tool. Anyway, come over here. No. Switch ammo. Ammo. Oh, there we go. Had the wrong ammo. I don't know why. It's choosing leaves or something, but yeah. Okay, so we got the water now. And then we can save. Now, that's what you do if you want to save water. If you don't, you just do this. And those will take a few days to grow. And you kind of do have to water them every day. Anyway, so there's a few more things. It's morning. The new day will start shortly. We need an oil presser. So if we go to our build menu, this is the oil presser. And I'll just put it into the shed. And I do have enough stuff. And then I've got to craft any oil. I'm going to craft the only one that I can right now, which is plant oil. And that is made from fiber. The next thing I'm going to build is this fodder oven, because it's important. And then I'm also going to go and get some more fiber by cutting down trees. But you can get fiber also from these bushes, I believe. Yep. So you can go around and chop down bushes and pick up the fiber. And we do need quite a bit of fiber and some wood. Anyway, that brings us to day 2. All right. Looks like we've got some plant oil already. And we're going to queue up a whole bunch more. And we're going to build this. What am I missing? Just missing a bit of stone. So I'll go and grab that. I'm going to clear this area around my tent out. That should sort that out. Okay, so we've got the fodder oven. If we open the fodder oven, we can make some basic fodder. Cool, so let's make as much as we can. We can make 5. And we'll need some more plant oil before we can continue. Because I want to have 9 for the next thing that I'm going to do. Right, we have our spike thing, so we can head down over here. And as you can see, there's some aluminium over there. And we have the tool to get it. So let's go and get some. Okay, aluminium discovered, whole bunch of things unlocked, including an upgrade depot. And if we come up here, there's more aluminium. And then there's this. This is an animal nest, and we can feed it. If we feed it 3 times, 1 nest fed. So what will happen is all of these, if we get... We've obviously got it up to level 3, so all of these will be filled with resources in the morning. Now, I don't know if other resources are spawned because of that, but if we go up here, there is a little cave as well, and we have to we'll hold E to get out of our mech so we can go in. And there's some goodies in here as well. And you can right-click to grab onto things. And then you can go outside, and while still holding the right click, you can point at your mech, left click, and just throw it at your mech, and your mech catches it, goes into your inventory. There's also something over here. These are eggs. I don't know what they're used for yet. I'm sure we'll find out at some point, but I'm going to collect them anyway. And coming back in here, there are these dark rocks, and they are not stone. These are coal. Now, I'm going to collect them. There isn't really a need for coal yet, but it doesn't hurt to have it on hand. And there's quite a lot of it here, so might as well pick it up. Same trick. Now, you're kind of limited to what you can carry, so we'll have to do a couple of trips to get everything. One trip, we've discovered coal. Awesome. All right, looks like that is all of it. So we're done in this cave for now. Super. So if we get into our mech now, we look at our inventory. Yeah, we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff. We're doing well. But we're also getting very heavy. So maybe time to head home and do something with what we've collected. Oh, and even though I planted these really late yesterday, in fact, very, very early in the morning, it is now a new day, so I have to re-water. And it's re-watered, so we'll go and top up the water. Let's see what else we can build. All right, we have an assembler that I can just pop in over here. It seems to be okay with that.
Good use of this.
And then in here, we need aluminium rods, we need stone, we need plant oil. So yeah, I'm making more plant oil. And if I hold down E, it's going to put the aluminium rods in there. I still have 5 left, I think. And I'll go and collect the rest of the resources that we need. And there we go. If we open the assembler, we now see we can make aluminium frames and aluminium parts. I do want to get a little bit more nice fodder. I need more plant fiber. Good grief. Always need plant fiber. More plant fiber. Let's get 3 more. I only need 3 more really. And yeah, I think, let me just make sure this is all queued up, because if we queue that up and we go to sleep, see, yeah, there's also coziness, but we'll talk about that shortly. But if we go to sleep, we wake up, everything is done. Okay, nests fed 1. Cool, resource boost 1. I would like to, but I'm going to go and feed some more animals because I want resources. And as you can see, those resources didn't respawn because I've only fed 1 nest. So I'm going to head up here. This is the second nest. That one is full. And then the third nest is way up the north. All right, this is the nest. And if we have a look at the map, this is where we are. So our base is down here. We came all the way up to the seashore. Look how pretty this is. And these are little crab animals. Anyway, so let's feed these guys. Those are full. Wait. Oh, you know what? You have to feed them every day. And I didn't. I fed the one yesterday. My mistake. I'll fix that. However, I am currently over encumbered. So what I need to do is add some storage. So if I go into the build menu, over here, storage box, I've got enough. I don't think I'm going to put that there. Maybe closer to the house. Maybe next to the house. Because it does kind of snap to the tent. Okay, we'll put that there. Build it. Open it up, and I can dump stuff in there. Now the cool thing you'll notice is my inventory currently only has, oh well, let me get rid of some more stuff. I don't need those on me. Okay, so my inventory currently only has stone, wood, and paleberry seeds in it. But if I head over here, I can still build stuff, and it pulls it out of my storage. Okay, this machine, you'll only ever need 1, the fodder oven, because it makes things instantly. I can't remember if this is instant as well. I suppose you could test and build a frame. In fact, oh, no, we can only build 1. And that's unlocked a cabin. A new flagpole, so now we can build even better places. So let me go and feed those other insects so that tomorrow we can have a good haul of aluminium and stuff. Alright, so all 3 nests are fed for today, which means tomorrow. So tomorrow all of those little pothole things should be full. That will give us a lot of resources. And as you can see, evening is coming again. So what I'm going to do, let's have a look at the build menu, because there's this upgrade depot that needs to be built. And it does need quite a bit. It needs, I think I'm like 1 aluminium short. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see if we can get this built. And we'll put it off to the side over here somewhere. Right there. We need 3 more frames. And let's see what else we need. Okay, we've got aluminium rods. We have stone. Oh, looks like we can build it. No, we can't. What's missing? Stone. I need 4 more stone. And that should do it. There you go. Now, the way this works, you hop in, and you will be kicked out of your mech, and you go over to the little screen, and then you have mech upgrades and mech customizations. Now, the customizations we can get into later. There's a different place you get them from. The upgrades, however, you need resources to get them. So, let's see. Is there anything we can do right now? Polyberry oil. We need 18 to get a water tank capacity increase, which is actually quite important when we go into the pine area to go and clean up that area. And aluminium parts, aluminium electronics. There's very little we can do right now. It's sort of guiding us to do the upgrade on the water tank capacity. So we'll have to save for that. And it just so happens that we have a full crop of polyberries ready to harvest. And that is good because we need the polyberry oil. So now we can do that. And we can let those run overnight. Now it's probably, I should probably get a second oil presser, because it does take a little while for things to happen. But I think I'm going to leave that to run in. I'm going to go to sleep. Alright, so we've got a resource boost. I believe that only lasts for a day. We've got a bit of a misty day. Okay, I'm going to queue up some more polyberry. Going to take a little while to get the 18 we need for that upgrade. But I do need to plant some more stuff, and I completely forgot. Ooh, and we have a weed. So that weed is going to have to go. Suck that weed out. Cool. And then I can carry on planting. The planting also... Oh, good grief. The planting gets easier later on, where we actually get equipment for our mech that allows us to plow and plant and all sorts. So, yeah, should be good. Anyway, watering time. Okay, good. Everything watered. Let's see how we're doing. I believe we need 18 polyberry to do that upgrade. And I want to do that upgrade specifically because when we go into Pine Heights, there's a lot of that purple goo that we need to clean up. And that uses quite a lot of water. So it's better to have more capacity than having to run back and forward to try and find water. Anyway, while that's happening, well, let's just make sure we've got enough queued up. We should have a lot of resources lying around. Oh, there you go. Can see through the mist. Let me collect some of this. Look at all of that aluminium. Also known as aluminum, but it is aluminium in real life. And all of these ones are full as well. That's great. There's going to be so much aluminium. Well, from time to time, you just won't be able to pick something up. So, get your suction thing going and just pick it up. The reason I couldn't pick it up was because I'm over encumbered. That's quite fine. I'll just walk back slowly and go and drop off. Oh my gosh, that's full. So, I suppose another storage box. I'm short of wood. But I have wood again, and we can go and drop some more goodies off. So while we are waiting for everything to go down, I'm going to put the little cabin up because it's quite nice to have.
Now this should make things easier.
And we don't really need the tent anymore. I don't have enough stuff, obviously, to build it. I've got plant fiber, but I don't have frames. I suppose I could make aluminium frames. I'm going to use a few of them, so let me do 4. Instantly made. I'll go and throw them in. And then I just need wood. I'll go and collect that. But, more importantly right now, as evening falls, we can hop in here and we can go over to water tank capacity, press the spacebar to upgrade, and we have it. Now, it was 50 before we started, so let's go and see what it is now. Okay, so I had 50 to fill it. Now, not a huge amount more, but I now have 80. So a fairly nice increase in your capacity. So that will definitely help us when we head off to the next biome to go and sort things out. But I think I'll queue up some more plant oil and we'll hit the sack. Plant oil queued up. We haven't quite finished with our house yet, but we will sort that out. And now if you have a look in here, coziness is, if you put more decorations around your homestead, your coziness increases and you have a chance to find additional resources in the wild. So your tent only goes up to coziness level 1, but the next building, this small cabin, that allows you to go up to level 2 coziness, which that brings in another buff. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna hit the sack and sleep. Right, the beginning of day 5.
Wakey, wakey, partner.
The next objective is to build decorations, 3 decorations around the homestead, and also restore Pine Heights, which we will do in the next episode. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notification. Leave me your comments. Tell me what you think. I think this is an absolutely stunning game. Everything about it is just so cool. The art style is nice. The music is chill. The gameplay is actually quite chill. And I see there's a fair bit to get into, and considering that this is early access and not everything is open yet, so like I don't think you can get into I'm not sure what this area is, but yeah, and I'm not sure that you can get across to this area yet either, so I don't know. But we will push this as far as we can. I do like the mechanic, I do like the look, I do like the sound. It's really cool, and the homestead gets pretty big, your farms get pretty big. I'm gonna build a lot of farms, but I think this is a good one. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, cheers.